Hello, friends. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back. I really do appreciate your patronage. Today I'm going to be talking about the Satanic Panic, the occult in cartoons. These people really had an imagination. Not much else I need to say, so let's get on with the video. I just want to say that at this time in the 1980s, I was definitely drinking the Kool-Aid, but even I wasn't this dumb. In the 1980s, evangelicals felt they were losing control of America to malevolent forces that they felt began in the 1960s. A scapegoat was needed, and believe it or not, they chose He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Their fears had been realized. He-Man wanted to be Master of the Universe. I liked He-Man and She-Ra and Care Bears and all those other kinds of cartoons, so that's probably why I wasn't dumb enough to swallow this line. By the way, if you want to watch He-Man reruns, they are on YouTube. Just type into the search bar He-Man. Mattel designed He-Man to be a do-gooder with good lessons for children. So how did he become so insidious to religion during the Satanic Panic? Apologists at this time were scrambling to explain how innocent children had become unruly teens, and so began imagining the occult in everything from toys to TV. Since fundamentalism already had infrastructure as well as a wide audience, it played a huge role in spreading the Satanic Panic. They were instrumental in spreading the idea that the occult was hiding in plain sight. Of course, fundamentalists criticizing youth culture was nothing new. Preachers had been against motion pictures since they were invented, but they usually railed against violence and sexuality until the 1980s. Reformers wanted more educational programming. The industry decided to sidestep criticism and increase profits. They started making shows that advertised for toys. These cartoons almost always ended with pro-social messages. So what was the problem? How could anyone object to such messages? Well, somehow the fundamentalists could. They cynically saw these pro-social messages as a way to placate parents. So-called media experts began to proliferate on the evangelical circuit. Of course, these were self-proclaimed media experts, so they don't count. But the fundamentalists paid attention to them. The fundamentalist churches played a big role in disseminating satanic cult rumors, although there is no proof that pastors started these rumors. They did, however, capitalize on them. Two so-called experts who cashed in were Phillips and Joan Hake Robie, who teamed up to write books about the occult and cartoons. I'll leave a link in the description to one of Phillips' ridiculous interviews because he's not really worth my time. With the rise of TV in the second half of the 20th century came fears about the loss of text authority. At that time, almost all Protestant homes had a Bible. Christian leaders worried that children who spent most of their day at school would come home and plop in front of the TV for the rest of the day. Only a few hours were left over each week for church. What were parents to do? Television created a new mythology and shared culture simply due to its ubiquity. By the late 60s, researchers started to study the influence of TV on developing minds. Part of this anxiety was fueled by a spiking crime rate, and many were asking if TV was at least partially at fault. Unlike the reasonable advice from agencies such as the Surgeon General regarding TV viewing hours, Phillips took it much, much further. He suggested that demons are real, and if children watch TV that has demons in it, they might summon one up accidentally. Well, friends, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was ridiculous. If you like this kind of content, hit the like button, press the subscribe button, and if you would like to know when I come out with new content, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. My Twitter, Discord, email, and PayPal links are in the description, along with the source that I used for this episode. Question everything and never be afraid. Here are a few videos from my library. If you have not watched them yet, go ahead and watch them and tell me what you think. Until next time, friends, goodbye.